The flexibility of the scheme allows us to create bespoke packages for each project to fit the ages and the abilities of the children and young people we work with. The ages of participants have varied from 5 years old to 18, and our most recent project was working with a group of children with learning disabilities in a primary school in the Rhymney Valley.
We also throw a lot of new ideas into the projects. If they work, we keep them. If they don't, we leave them go. This includes arranging sit-down meetings with local businesses, supermarket managers, where the children have to go into the store themselves, they have to ask to see the manager and sit down and talk about any sponsorship or donations. While they're doing that, the other group that's left behind will go out looking for donations for raffle prizes in the local shops. We found the best formula possible to get anything is a small child, nice letter and a big tall police officer behind them.
Works beautifully every time. We take groups on trips to local theatres or other local venues that put on events. In the last couple of years, among others, we've taken children on trips to Blackwood Miners Theatre and the Riverfront Theatre just down the road in Newport, which is brilliant because it's newly built and it allows the children to get up into the flies and on the lighting gantries. We also had a really fantastic tour of the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, where we went into the control room and played on the closed-circuit television cameras, courtesy of the head of security, who is an ex-police officer, so it pays to know the right people.
We also go to local hotels. We've been to Mice Manor Country Club and Bryn Meadows Hotel and Golf Club. And this is an excellent opportunity for them for marketing, but it's also good for the children then because they're local and it's a chance that they'll go there when they get older as well. The last one we just did, we took some children with learning difficulties to Cardiff City Football Club, and they had a fantastic VIP tour and spent the day there as well.
We also bring lots of people in to help us with projects to come into different sessions. Local community artists have come in to help design posters. Welsh College students have come in to talk to them about stage management. Even Peter Gregory came along to tell children about running away to join the circus. And John McGrath came into one particular session with a young director, Abdul Sheikh, who now works for National Theatre Wales. And they were absolutely incredible. They turned around a project that was getting to be a bit of a problem, and I wish we could bottle what they have because it was just incredible.
We also bring in other partners out of the sessions. We included the local station commander from South Wales Fire and Rescue. They had a problem in one area. Every time they turned up, it was hawks calls, they were being abused. By fetching them into the project to work alongside them, within 2 months, the hawks calls had gone down, and then they were waving and calling to them then and by names. So it works quite well. We've also had local journalists come in and talk to children and help them write press releases. On one occasion, we had an MP, an AM, we've had press officers from Gwent Police, Arts Council of Wales, and the Wales Millennium Centre.
Some of the children we work with in many of these socially deprived ex-mining communities have little or no experience of the arts, as you've heard, or live performance, and some are still referring to the show as a film on the day of the event. We keep on telling them it's not. And have little understanding on how to behave as an audience member. And the project provides these children with the opportunity to see a show and to bring their families in to see wonderful shows and to learn that the arts are for everyone.
Many of the children have a mistrust in the police, and this project allows them to put a human face to the officers, and it allows the police officers to see the children as more than a potential future troublemakers, to see them as somebody that will help them and come to them if they need help. And also seeing small children working alongside police officers by blackouting windows with black tape, it's just wonderful because that's something that they would never do otherwise.
I wanted to tell you one other thing, one of my favourite stories, because we've got them playing. That's our letter from the Queen that we received recently. We invited her to come and see a show. She couldn't quite make it, but she sent it to me. Actually, the police were very grateful because it would be £40,000 security to get the police in, to get the Queen in. I want to mention something about this incredible woman who's standing next to me. I haven't told her I'm going to say this. Christine is a police special. She's a volunteer, so she does all of this work as a volunteer. She doesn't get paid. I just think she's awesome. A couple of weeks ago, she phoned me after a really particularly brilliant sponsorship session. She said to me, "Now I know why I do this." And so it just is a perfect example of how many different levels the project works. It's great for the arts, it really gets the arts out into these communities. It gets the police and works really well with them and gets the children to know the police. And it's an absolute joy for us to run, so it's perfect for us as well. So that's all we've got to say. We can answer a few questions, I think. We're happy to answer some questions if anybody wants to ask.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks very much. Has anybody got any comments or questions on
I think the scheme's brilliant, and if you kind of wanted to do more work in this manner, what would you need to be able to do that?
We need to contact the police in different areas. I mean, Christina's taking it out to different county within Gwent. She's based in Caerphilly, and I think we're just starting to do some projects in Torfaen. But of course, in your area, it's South Wales Police, so I think we need to make the initial contacts with them. But we do have to find somebody who's willing to work and run the projects.
Is it a case of sometimes finding the police staff that kind of are on a similar wavelength to what you're trying to do? And
also, that's what the DVD was made for. That was made because the project was nominated for a competition, for an award. It won an award within Gwent Police. It was nominated for a national award, which didn't quite win, but nearly. But the DVD is there. It's on the Gwent Police intranet, so the other Gwent Police officers are seeing it. But yeah, it'd be really lovely if we could take it out wider and show it to the other police forces in Wales.